I welcome you here because the city promised a new fire station to the Cresthaven community, and that was done through our annexation process. A lot of people said it couldn't be done. A lot of people said it wouldn't be done. I stand before you today because we did it, and I do mean we. Thanks to the staff of the fire department for meeting difficult time constraints and opening the station on time with all new fire equipment, as you all see behind you. Thanks to city personnel who worked diligently to work out all the details, hired new fire personnel. I believe we hired 25, City Manager? Yes, sir. In a short period of time, because a lot of fire-trained individuals wanted to come to Pompano Beach because they all knew that we had the best, and they wanted to work for the best. So I thank them. And that was a 25 fire personnel, and that was quite a deadline to meet for our annexation. But in Pompano Beach, we stand behind what we say. Thanks to the commitment of the residents who pitched in by offering their homeowners association building and believed in the city's pledge. And thanks to Broward County Fire Rescue for their assistance in the transition period. It took 2 months of hard work to wire and remodel this building to meet the requirements of the fire station. And I know because I'm in the construction business, and they did a very good job in a short period of time. The changeover from Broward County to Pompano Beach 911 system was completed at midnight on September 30th without a single hitch. 5 Pompano Beach firefighters and paramedics are now working in this station on a full-time basis. 24-hour fire rescue service with highly trained firefighters and paramedics responding from this station to your needs. A community came together with mutual commitment and enthusiasm. The result will be higher quality of service provided for the residents of Cresthaven, and I ask the new residents in the city of Pompano Beach, isn't it great to be in Pompano Beach?
Hey, just as the newest elected commissioner of the City Commission of Pompano Beach, let me just congratulate all of you all once again, especially the people in this area who have worked so hard for the last 12 years going through this process. I'll tell you, we need a lot more people like that in our city as opposed to some people that we have complaining all the time. And I think you've done a tremendous job. I want to congratulate the fire department, Chief Bentley and his whole staff, as well as the City Commission and all of the administration. I'm going to be short because I know Bob Shell is a fireman, see, and I know he wants to come up the rear. So I just want to say, once of all, thank you all for joining our city. We look forward to a tremendous relationship, and hopefully one day even our neighbors, your neighbors to the north may decide, ain't it great to be in Pompano Beach?
Ain't it great to be in Pompano Beach? Ain't it great for Cresthaven to be part of Pompano Beach? And it's really good. Joe Belanca, thank you for coming out today. Joe is 90 years old, the most active 90-year-old guy you want to see in the whole community. Hope someday you get yourself on a city commission here and get yourself in it. He's already on the inlet, the Hillsborough Inlet Board over there, and keeps watch over that for us. I'm really excited about the future here in Pompano Beach. The Highlands area just to the north of us is on the table. The issue's on the table for annexation. And the whole unincorporated over here between Deerfield and Pompano, we're going to draw some lines, and I believe the lines that the Fire Rescue Service draws will be the ultimate lines of annexation to either. And there's a way to make sure that we look at the service delivery first. And that's what we've done here in Cresthaven. We put our money where our mouth is. We give you what we have, the best, the fire rescue unit, along with an engine, with the backup, the rest of the resources of the city. We have a great fire rescue department, and we're expanding. We're always getting better. You dial 911, and we're right there. And we want to extend that service to the rest of the people in the unincorporated area here.
I'm Bill Hargett. I'm the city manager, and I'd like to welcome you and say what a difference a year makes. I wanted to hand out some kudos this morning, starting first, and certainly not the least, but the Civic Association, who, without their cooperation and collaboration, this facility would not be possible. And so I'd say from the bottom of my heart, thank you for that. Secondly, to Chief Bentley and to his staff for the many hours of hard work in putting together this facility. You may not have seen it, but there were a lot of trying times, and I thought they did a fantastic job. And jumping down in the Chiefs organization just a little bit, on the afternoon of September the 30th, as I was making my final inspection of the facility, I was just extremely gratified to come in and find the firefighters who had been assigned to the first shift to be in the station, to be in there committed and working hard, making up the bunks and getting everything ready. And when the switch was thrown, everything has come off without a hitch. There were a lot of other agencies of the city that were also involved in making the annexation come off without a hitch, and I certainly want to recognize the service transition by BSO and their efforts in being incorporated in the Pompano Beach District, certainly to our public works and utilities, our development services people, and all the things that we do in City Hall. All of that was done and completed, as the mayor said, as we promised, and I'm extremely gratified by that. And I wanted to certainly recognize the efforts of those people, and to say that we're extremely pleased with the, I'll say the merger, the marriage, call it what you like, of the Cresthaven community and the city of Pompano Beach.
As is the custom with all of our fire stations, we have plaques that we put on the building that helps us to realize the dates of the dedication of those stations and the commissions that's in place, and the managers, city manager that's the manager at that time, and the fire chief. This dedication of this facility is no different than the rest. So I'd like to present to the mayor, on behalf of the citizens of Pompano Beach, and especially those in Cresthaven, this plaque that will be hanging outside of the station here. And it simply reads, City of Pompano Beach Fire Station 103, City Commissioners, William Griffin, Herb Skolnick, E. Pat Larkins, Kay McGinn, and Robert Bob Shelley. And we will go ahead and attach this to the building so that every time you come into the building, you'll know who were responsible for getting all of this fine work done up here. Let's give the commission a big hand, and the manager, please. If you would right now, we'd like to shift our focus from here to the front door, and we'll have a ribbon cutting, and then we'll be able to go in. Let's enjoy some brunch, and let's tour the stations. Thank you so much for coming out.